Rogue Media Music. Keep the music playing.
Welcome to Behind the Wheel with Alvacado.
Welcome to Behind the Wheel with Alvacado. I'm your host, Alvacado, and today in studio, y'all please help me welcome Bottomland. What's up, boys?
What's going on, man?
All right, so I have no idea who these guys are. I only have one song that I know of that we play on Troubadour Country Radio. It's called Sorry State. But y'all please introduce yourself and tell me where you're from.
Well, I'm Justin Gates, and I'm from Cut and Shoot, Texas.
Cut and Shoot.
Yes, sir.
I've been there once.
Yeah, pretty quick.
I drove Mike Ryan's bus right through Cut and Shoot. Matter of fact, we might even had a show
I'm
in Cut and Shoot.
very sorry you had to experience 105 and Cut and Shoot.
It's a rough road, and it was under a lot of construction back in the
still
time.
Is
it really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go to Cut and Shoot unless you have to. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's terrible. My name's Cannon Brand. I'm from Willis, Texas, so just down the road from there. We kind of claim Conroe because it's kind of in between.
Conroe?
It just splits it right
Yeah.
down the middle, you know.
I mean, that's the best thing about Conroe is right by everybody, you know.
Yep.
And you got the Conroe Lake, and you got a big venue over there that's more or less an inside venue, isn't it?
We've got
yeah.
I love it. Both talk at the same time, man.
We got there's like a Do-si-do.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's a big one, and then actually in Conroe there's like Pacific Yard House and some stuff like that. But
there's a new one. It's Table at Madeley. That's
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
it's kind of
yeah,
where we came
Table.
up at. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's kind of
I almost forgot about
it's
it.
kind of like Do-si-do. It's kind of built around songwriters.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
They really like to focus in on songwriters.
And what's it called again?
Table at Madeley.
Table of Madeley.
People at Madeley.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
on
street
Madeley
name.
Street.
Yeah.
So that's like one of those best kept secret places to go.
Yeah,
That
it's
nobody really knows. Everyone thinks Do-si-do is the only place to go in Conroe.
yeah, but that's
Yeah,
that one's
maybe from outsiders' perspective, maybe so. Yeah, it's cool. So.
it's very I guess intimate. Like
Yeah.
you're right up in front of your favorite artists that you want to see, and they've been getting a lot of really good guys going through there.
How many times y'all played there?
Gosh, I don't know.
Enough.
Yeah,
Enough to be
enough
known over
to
there.
Not want us back, maybe.
Oh
I'm
no,
just
man!
kidding.
I've heard your music, and first of all, let's just talk about your name of the band. That's you would think that would be a very unique name, Bottomland, but when people do some Google research, they'll realize Bottomland name has been around since the 70s.
Yeah.
And it was a jazz band at one time. I didn't know if you guys knew that or
We
not.
had no idea.
No.
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, this is not them.
Yeah, right.
And then, I don't know, did you guys cut a record in the 90s? No, I didn't think so. Were you even born in the 90s? I'm just
wasn't.
kidding.
Nope.
But there was a record in like the late 90s called Bottomland, and
Yeah.
it just didn't sound what I hear now.
Right.
So
yeah.
if y'all are kind of searching for Bottomland, when did you guys get together?
So we formed Bottomland like as a band like 7 months ago, but me and Cannon, we've been best friends for about 5 years, and we've been writing songs and playing co-build shows together for a long time. And we put out, he put out a record, I put out a few songs, and nothing came of it. And we were just about ready to,
Throw in the towel?
and just go
Go get
go
a
to work.
job?
Yep. I was building power lines, and
Yeah,
he was
we were-
selling real estate, and it was like I was about to have my first kid, and I was like, hey man, like let's do it right. Let's take all of our past mistakes and do it differently, and
Do it
see
together
what
this
happens.
time.
Yeah, do it together and like see what happens.
What were some of the past mistakes that you guys were encountering?
Man, I don't know, a multitude.
I would
just
the first one for me was social media, like not attacking it like we do now.
Isn't that crazy?
yeah,
That's how
one.
Ty Myers got to where he's at.
Yep.
Just TikTok.
It'll make or break you, dude. Like that's the
And if you don't know how to use it, it'll break you.
Yep.
Yeah, I spent a long time figuring it out.
Well, and also what's really cool, and I figured out, and I'll just tell y'all Braxton Keith's secret. He has 3 social media teams. 3.
Crazy. Yeah.
And of course, I don't know if y'all know, but I work for a guy named William Clark Green.
Yeah.
I'm his tour bus driver.
Really?
Yeah. He's the one who told me to do this
Well,
damn
you
thing.
just got. Were you at Cotton Fest?
Oh, that's why I'm still kind of tired, dude. I just
Okay.
got in yesterday.
Yeah.
I went to bed last night because I had gotten hardly. I mean, you don't sleep at Cotton Fest much
No.
because you stay up because you don't want to miss a thing, and you get up early because you don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah.
And well, I had to stay up or move the bus one time, and then next night I had to get out of Muscadine Bloodlines Way because they were going to leave at 1. So I was in a dilemma where I wanted to come see the show, but I didn't want to stay up all night. But if I had to move the bus at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't get my trailer on my bus, and it was just all kind of chaotic. I didn't get out of bed till 3 o'clock, and we were leaving at 6.
Yeah.
So I went and took like a 2.5 hour nap, and
Right.
yeah, so I went to bed yesterday at 4 and got up this morning at 7:30. But yeah, back to that. Go ahead. I was talking about the things that was bothering you the most, and what things that are hard to get past was most of them is the drinking more than the social media.
That's well. So it's not like we're. I was gonna say that's what we're finding out. It's not that we're finding that out personally. The drinking hasn't been a problem for us, but we've played with a lot of guys who have totally hung it up. And like I was just telling him, like, yeah, man, I've already slowed down a lot. This last weekend we just got done, and like I drank 4 beers in the whole weekend. So it felt better.
Yeah.
And we played a show. We've been playing a lot of shows with the Wilder Blue, and
Those guys are awesome, man.
Oh yeah.
yeah, Zane.
Incredible.
Zane is sober, and he was telling us about it, and he told us that John Mayer once said something about being at your 100% best. Like you only have one life,
Yeah.
so why not live it at your 100%?
Not 80 or whatever.
Yeah, he said, and drinking is just gonna take away from that 100% that you could be at. you
Yeah,
know?
and I agree with that because my life when I was drinking didn't give me the opportunities that I have now that I quit drinking. And being sober, I thought was going to be miserable. I thought, man, I'm not going to have any fun doing anything. So I quit drinking in 2007, man, and I haven't missed it at all. I could be at a party and watch people drink and having a good time, and then I see the ones who went too far, the next day, and I'm like, man, I don't miss being hungover.
No, yeah. Well, we played in Oklahoma City, and the boys were having a good time, and the next morning I was ready to get up bright and early because I'd never been to OKC, and I wanted to go see the bombing memorial and stuff like that. So I'm up early, ready to go.
We were just talking about that off camera about Mount Carmel and all
Yeah.
that. That's part of that.
Yeah, so
Timothy McVeigh went over there.
Yes, I wanted to go and check that out. So I'm up bright and early. Our lead guitar player and our drummer, they stayed in the van, and our bass player, they all stayed in the van and slept while we were walking around checking it out.
So you just said you travel in a van, huh?
Yes, sir.
Do you who's the driver of the van?
Us too, and
Really?
And my dad, he's running merch for us. He's awesome and he's helpful. Yeah, it's just us three that drives right now. So
he's made a very powerful statement, and we are living by it. He said, "I'm probably the last free employee you'll ever have, so you might as well just keep me around.
Take
while you
advantage
can."
of it?
And we're
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah.
So
He don't get 10% of the merch like everybody else is doing
no,
right
he
now.
don't. He's happy to be there.
Yeah.
He just has a good time being there.
Well, man, you said you guys been together for 5 years, but you just put the band Bottomland together, and and y'all just came out with singles just in March, I think. Was it March or May?
I think it was beginning of March.
March.
We dropped the first, or maybe it was middle of March. We dropped the first single because it took longer than what we wanted to, but we had to get it put out. The people were like screaming at us. They're like, put Over You Over It out. Put it out. Put it out.
yeah, people were getting mad.
We weren't even going to put that one out.
Over you,
Over You Over It.
over you, over it.
We weren't even going to put that one out. So we had 3 singles loaded up, ready to go. And it was going to be Hope You Know, Over You Over It, Lies, or it may have been Lies Over You Over It. I don't know, because Over You Over It's just kind of a slower, it's a real deep cut song, but it's slower. So we're like, well, the first single can't be that. The first single needs to be something upbeat, jamming.
But
People spoke.
yeah,
They love it.
We put
Yeah,
it out.
so-
Y'all want to
first.
play it?
Yeah, we'd play it.
Is that one you wanted to play, or which one do y'all want to play?
It don't matter.
You can play 2 or 3 throughout this whole
Yeah,
interview.
we
I
can
don't
do
care.
that. Yeah, let's do it.
If you're up to it, I don't know.
Cool. Yeah.
I know y'all just had another interview. Then maybe they wore your vocals out.
Oh, no, warmed them up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we can do we over it first.
Yeah, you want to tell them what it's about?
Yeah. So, this song came from a not so fun part of my life. Imagine that. They're the best ones usually do, but yeah, that song came together in like 15 minutes or something. Like it was one of those. I like had it half written in my head in the shower, and then I got out and grabbed my guitar, and it all just kind of happened like that. And yeah, I knew it was something special. I brought it to Justin. He didn't want to change anything about it, which was cool. And we decided it would be one of the first 3 songs that we recorded. And yeah, I guess it really resonated with people. So it was interesting to see how many other people were feeling like I did when I wrote that song. But anyway, yeah, this is it.
Let's hear it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said, let's hear it.
Oh. Walked in the liquor store the other day, said hi to old Miss June. I hadn't seen her in a while, and she asked me about you. I told her things just didn't pan out, and flashed her half a smile. I grabbed my usual off the shelf, first time I thought of you in a while. Yeah, it's been a while. It's funny the way life keeps on moving, foot down on the gas. You think you got it all figured out. You make plans and God just laughs. I'd like to think I'm doing better, whatever that means to you. Maybe I'll stay right here forever. Maybe I'll find somebody new. You don't steal my every thought, but I still hurt sometimes. I finally sold that ring I bought. Yeah, I'm getting by. I'm over you. But I'm not over it. I'm not over it.
Finally got my new promotion, just like we talked about. Why I can't put my finger on it, but I think I might step down. Still hang with the same few buddies, been staying out too long. They all say that I got lucky, but I still feel like it's all wrong. Baby, where did we go wrong? You don't steal my every thought, but I still hurt sometimes. I finally sold that ring I bought. Yeah, I'm getting by, I'm over you. I'm not over it. I'm not over it. I don't hate who you used to be, but I sure hate what you did to me. You don't steal my every thought,
but I still hurt sometimes. I finally sold that ring I bought. Yeah, I'm getting by, I'm over you. Yeah, I'm over you. But I'm not over it. I'm not over it. It ain't over yet. I'm not over it.
Bottomland, over you, over it. Dude, y'all are badass.
Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you, man.
And you're the second. Go ahead.
No, sorry. I was just gonna. I was rambling. I've like been trying to get myself going today and singing right, but yeah.
Cannon's had a long week and a half. We played in Amarillo not last Friday, Friday before. We played in Amarillo, Oklahoma City. We drove home Sunday. We get home Sunday. This dude jumps in his pickup with his old lady and drives all the way to Destin, no stops.
Florida.
Yeah,
I
drives
was
all.
like, we had some time off and
Want to go see the beach?
yeah, by
Yeah.
God, I was gonna go.
Well,
to the
yeah, we
beach.
have a.
That's 16-hour drive, isn't it?
It was like it. You know, no traffic, middle of the night. It's like 9.5. But
Yeah.
really, you know, it on a normal day it ends up being like 12 at least.
Yeah.
13.
We had last weekend off, and we've got a show this Thursday, but then we're off this weekend, and then we're hitting the road. But he took advantage of it and went to Florida, and I'm going to Florida next week. Yeah, I'm going with.
You gonna do the same thing, huh?
We're going. Yeah, we're happen to be going to Destin
Again?
So,
I've never been, man. Everyone keeps telling me I need to go.
I ain't been since I was a kid.
Dude, I wanted to go because everyone says it's the same Gulf of America.
Yeah.
Dude, there was stickers and hats
Everywhere.
over there.
Well, I went to Port Aransas, and now there's
We love it
sticker in
down
the
there,
house.
dude.
I love
That's why I
Florida.
went to Port Aransas, because I was gonna go to Destin. I'm like, let's go to Destin. Let's just drive. We can do it. My wife hates flying, so she wanted to drive, and I said, well, we can do it. We could probably. It's a 16-hour, 8 or 9 hour drive. I think we're 16 to Orlando. We're not going there.
Yeah.
So I said we can go to Destin. We can spend a day there, spend 4 days there, whatever. She just didn't want to. Oh, that's like 9, 10 hours there. That's 20 hours in a car. I'm like, okay, well then let's just go to Port Aransas. So we ended up
We
going to
love
4 days.
4 day, man. That's
Yeah.
we go down there and duck hunt. Cannon has been fishing down there for years now,
Ever.
huh?
Yeah. I love Rockport. I had some friends that were from there, and then I ended up being taken there, and I just fell in love with it because it's like the nicest coast area you can get in Texas.
The nicest, yeah.
In my opinion, it's sometimes you go out to San Jose Island or whatever on the right day, like it's really, really pretty and blue, and so I spent a lot of time there any chance I could.
Beached a couple boats.
I did. Actually, the only time I got.
We've beached a
Oh,
couple boats,
yeah,
and you
yeah,
have.
we
When we're duck hunting, you're supposed to pay attention to the tide.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we get overwhelmed with birds and don't really care about the tide, and then next thing you know, our boats are flat on the now ground.
yeah, we've done that, and then I think the only time of straight up embarrassingly running aground, I actually did that in Port O'Connor with
Oh,
the blue
really?
wave. Yeah,
I need to introduce y'all to my boy William Clark Green, man. He loves to duck hunt.
You want to know something crazy?
What's that?
I'm gonna blow your mind a little bit. I don't think William Clark knows me or knows him. I think
Definitely
we both,
don't know me,
I think we both shook his hand, or I've seen him around. But get this, my girlfriend's mom went to high school with him,
Really?
and her brother was like best friends with him, like, and they still talk. Apparently, I can't remember his name right now, but yeah, like I've met him a couple of times, and I'll, Maddie will say something and to him like, hey, do you know my mom's brother? And he's like, oh, that guy, hell yeah, we used to hang out all the time.
What's
It's kinda
that
cool.
high school? Is Iola or?
I don't know. I don't know what school it
I
was.
can't remember.
but
Probably
anyway.
when he was close to Tyler, I think. He went to high school up in that area, and then went to Eastland. Eastland, he has a ranch there from his dad's side of the family. And Beaumont, I think, is his mom's side of the family. They have a ranch out there. And he has a airboat, and I keep saying, "Hey, dude, I want to go on your airboat." He goes, "No, Jimmy, you don't want to on this airboat." And I heard stories about his airboat, man. So, what little quick thing about William, man, he don't like spending money, you know, and that's probably why he has money. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I never ask him how much money you have, but he tells me, "Oh, I don't have any money. I have assets." You know, he has a bunch of assets. He believes in assets. It's worth more than money, but he has his old boat, airboat. He said it's dangerous. I guess he didn't have a grill or a guard on the.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds really
And
sad.
then somebody says, "You don't go with him, man. He forgets to fill it up, and then he has you jump out in alligator waters to push."
Yeah, right. No, we've done our fair share of pushing, and I've done my fair share of running out of gas. Like I've ran out of gas like 3 times.
I don't think I've done that yet.
No, but I always do it, and Cannon always has to pull me back. So
Yeah.
and it takes forever. We run mud motors.
Oh,
on
really?
Gator tail boats. and
Yeah.
It takes forever for them tanks. It's a 12-gallon tank, but dude, they do not burn through the gas. I mean, I think his might because he had it built, but mine's stock, and it takes a long time to burn through 12 gallons of gas in that thing.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, even mine still lasts a good long while. I think mine has a slightly bigger tank than yours. Like yours
Yeah.
is 12, mine's like 13 or
Well,
something.
y'all haven't met Gumbel yet, have you? That's his bird dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's a registered lab, black lab. Beautiful. And she rides the bus everywhere we go. So,
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's
one
awesome.
day, which I hope I would get y'all introduced to William, and y'all can do some shows with us, man.
That'd be great.
Because I know you guys are on your way up with these songs. Now, the first one you just played was the first release, I believe. That's what you
Sir.
said. And you've only been together since May of this year, or March of this year, 7 months ago. Well, what's
That's
that?
when first song came
December.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
December-ish.
Yeah, we built Bottomland in December.
So where did the name Bottomland come from?
Well, we like to duck hunt.
Yeah.
So,
That's the bottom of the land right
Yeah,
there.
that's-
Where,
yep.
Beached
that's
up.
it.
That's where it started. I mean, it's just like we were trying to figure out what to name the band. Is like in front of us the whole time, literally, because it's like
We played
all the camo we have, and
we
Go ahead.
played a show. It was real life, real music at Do-Si-Do.
oh yeah,
with Kyle Hutton.
Kyle, I love Kyle.
That's our manager.
yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yes, sir.
He's a
love
good
Kyle.
dude, man.
He's
I didn't
so
know he managed.
Yeah, man. He's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
He,
He's one of my favorites.
He invited us to Real Life Real Music, and we told him, well, there's no name for this band. He's like, it's all right, y'all come on. And we went on there as Cannon Brand and Justin Gates formed a new duo with no name.
Well, we kind of we used that show as an opportunity to
Kind of,
announce
yeah.
that we were doing it, you know. So we didn't have the name at that point. It was like had everything together but
I
the
think
name.
it was like 2 weeks later. There's
It might have
names.
been, it might have been less
Dang.
than that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Well, and I've seen your music come across my desk a few times. I think
Mhm.
Cannon Brand.
yes, sir.
And matter of fact, I think we have a couple of those still in rotations. I just
Cool.
it's been a
Probably,
while since I've
what,
seen
my kinda
anything.
place
Me
in
and you,
Wine- or me and you. and
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Wine,
no,
beer, and
yeah.
whiskey.
I did a little bit of radio touring around and tried my best, you know. And we had some good times and some not so good times.
Well, I
Kinda
mean,
the same.
it's just
both
like
of us.
Zane Williams. I'm going to be honest with you. Zane is one of my favorite singer-songwriters.
Mhm.
Oh, us too,
Same,
man.
yeah.
But he never got the break as a artist,
Yep.
a solo artist. And so when he come up with this genius idea of getting all these other guys to create Wilder Blue, that was probably the best thing he's ever done.
Yep.
You know, and they still let him be him, but he's a different version of what he was as Zane Williams.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, this is a different Zane Williams, man.
It's
Yeah.
and it's awesome,
awesome.
dude.
He's like, I don't give a damn if my hat's clean or not. I'm grungy. I'm dirty, and so is my music.
Well, it's funny, man, because I think Cannon came up to me last weekend. We played with him in OKC, and he said, "Zane's in the trailer right now." I said, "Okay." He said, "He's doing pull-ups."
Yeah. I walked.
Cool.
I walked by and Zane's just doing pull-ups in the trailer.
But I
and
mean,
I'm like,
he's
hell
jacked,
yeah.
so I mean, understandable. Like,
He
why.
used to not be. I remember. I mean, dude, I'm telling you, I've known Zane for a while now, for about 12 years. I remember that he used to be a skinny little dude,
Yeah.
you know. And I remember the time when Zane Williams used. I guess he quit drinking since then, but He used to jump on tables. He was known to do that.
Oh, yeah.
At his shows. Jump on your table and sing live on your table.
That's funny.
And I'm like, okay, Zane, you've gone too far now. I mean,
That's funny, man.
but
awesome.
he was a showman, man. He's always been a showman, and for him to be with Wilder Blue, they tamed him down a lot from doing that. I guess I don't think he jumps on tables anymore.
No, he does. I don't know how he does it. He was on stage. He was jumping up and down in front of the mic, and like the volume never changed. He's here, and then he's here, and here, and here. Nothing ever changed. I was like, well, that's
They're
awesome.
also one of, the unsung heroes of Wilder Blues. Their front of house guy. Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say
Um,
their front of house
Yeah,
is awesome.
he kills it.
Do y'all have a front house yet?
Not at the moment. No.
They're looking for FOH.
And
That's what they call it.
TM,
Oh, TM?
TM, and front of house eventually. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, your
'cause-
TM was also your in-ear monitor guy.
And if anybody out there is the unicorn where you can TM and you know how to run front of house and adjust monitors occasionally, help us out. Let us know.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind
And
of
you're willing to work on a small budget right now.
Yeah.
But I really think you guys are not going to be long before you're to the major market scene. Everybody's goal is to be in a tour bus, and I'm telling you, boys, don't be rushing to that.
Yeah, no,
We've sometimes we feel like we rushed into this van, but the van is gonna last for a long time, man. It's awesome. The one that we've
I
got.
think I mean we maybe could have made it a little bit longer than we did without the van, but man, I think we got it right.
Our problem was we both have F-150s with center consoles, not jump seats.
Yeah.
And we're a 5-piece band,
Yeah.
so it's like I don't really want to be 2 and 3 all the time. It's real tight. And then when we want to bring Steve with us, he's got to bring another truck. So I think it was every weekend we were just going out in 2 vehicles.
for a bit. Yeah,
And that's just
had to.
it's costing a lot more money than
Yeah.
just one big van.
And are you at the level yet where the venues are going to get your hotels yet?
Some
Sometimes,
shows they
yeah.
do. Yeah.
More and more as
And a lot of them they'll give us a corporate rate if they don't.
Yeah.
Which is actually usually
Which
pretty
is really
good.
cool because back in the early days when I was out touring with Randall King, they wouldn't do that. The openers, or even if you were the headliners, unless you're in a tour bus, they're not going to accommodate you. But when you get in a tour bus, people show up in a tour bus, and it's stupid. Why are you venues doing this? But if an artist shows up in a tour bus, they get treated differently. It's so stupid. So if you show up in a van, they go, okay, he's at van level. And what does that mean?
Yeah, I mean we're more worried about like the innards of it, not the van. We're
Yeah.
worried about what we were pulling out of the trailer. Look at that level of what we're doing. Like we're putting on. I would say we put on really good shows, and we are very easy to work with. We pull up to a venue, and it's hey, all we need is y'all to run front of house. We got everything else. Don't even.
Yeah,
Well,
the
that's
system's
fair,
getting better and better all the time.
Yeah.
The cases, the just time it takes. And
I really think that this name, and like you said, time it takes, it's not going to take much time because that sound you guys have together.
Thanks,
Thank
dude.
you.
I mean-
yeah. By the way, I don't mean to go back, but about the name, you asked. There was one thing about it that I didn't get to say, and it was we had it all that in front of us, like the hunting and like literally where we hunt and the camo and all that stuff. But it wasn't. I was coming home from a Christmas party, yeah, and it was like 1 a.m, and I had the windows down, blaring "Gin Smoking Lies" by
Oh, yeah.
Turnpike, and it gets to I think it's the 3rd verse or whatever, and it's like, way out in the bottomland, big black crows laughing, and I'm like, wait a minute.
He
Oh,
tried
yeah.
to call me at
Yeah.
1 in the morning,
I
like
don't
I
know
was
why I
gonna
did that.
answer.
Yeah, and then so I just texted him, and I'm like, hey, dude, what if we use the word Bottomland in the band name? And the next morning, he was like, yeah, so we got on the phone, and then we were like, Bottomland this, Bottomland that, and then we're like, what about just Bottomland?
Yep, let's do
Okay.
it. Let's just do it that way.
Yeah.
And
Flat bottomland flat. I mean, I can imagine what was going through your heads
yeah,
at the time.
so then it was just like, all right, we got a name. Let's do some research on lawsuits and see what's gonna happen.
It's like, yeah, we came to the conclusion that we seemed like we're gonna be good. So, yeah, and if anybody ever comes too hard at us, we'll just be Bottomland Band, because that's
Yeah.
what everybody half the time calls us anyway.
Well, but Bottomland, like I said, the people I research are probably not even alive anymore, or
Yeah.
the jazz bands, and they don't care because you're not even in their genre of
Right,
music,
right.
And
And honestly, man, like the one from the '90s, We looked them up on Spotify, and they had 0 monthly listeners. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
we had a
People's-
video go viral, and people started searching it on Spotify, but it wasn't out. Next thing you know, they've got 4 monthly listeners, and 10, and 12, and
400.
yeah.
People accidentally ending up there and being like, "This ain't it," you know.
It's like, so, I mean, we're just kind of bringing them some new fans.
I mean, yeah, maybe we did, you know. They thought it.
They're trying to find you, but they
looking for
found
us, and
them.
Maybe
Yeah.
they liked it, and maybe they got some
Wait,
fans
that was-
too. I don't know.
That was actually a huge problem we had whenever we put out the first single, is that it was a brand new band, but the song had a lot of traction. So when it dropped at 11 p.m. on Thursday, whatever the date was, everyone's looking it up, trying to find it. They can't find it anywhere. Like, it wasn't even coming up. You
Mm.
look up Bottomland, Over You Over It, would not come up.
Yeah, like the video and a couple videos, but one in particular, you know, hundreds of thousands of views and went all over, and it was the reason that a lot of things started to occur for us, you know. But
The people that kind of found it quickly, I think, are the ones who pre-saved it.
Did you say hundreds of thousands?
yes, that video is over.
I think
It's
yeah.
close to 1 million now, and then
How does that feel
it's
Um,
weird.
to have something to go that big?
Well,
It was
I was
freaking
telling,
cool.
I told him like a couple weeks ago, man, I wish we could go back to that because I kind of forgot what it felt like.
It was
Dude,
cool.
I'm doing podcasts and some of these shows, and when they get up to like 80 and 90, I get excited. One of them got over 100 views, and I'm like, dude, I'm probably gonna have a damn heart attack if I get 1,000 to 20,000 views. I mean,
Right.
to get up to 1 million, I don't
That
know.
that video is crazy because like it was just my buddy Blake. He came out and he was just doing B-roll stuff. It was just a rehearsal, and we were playing Over You Over It, and like I think he had the video before we ever got board roughs from the studio, and then we just slapped that board rough audio on the video and posted it, and
Boom.
I was
Yeah.
at work, and he's like blowing my phone up, and dude, we're at 10K. Hey, we're at 20K.
I
I'm
will
like,
say
whoa.
I knew enough about TikTok at that time, which it's a changing landscape and there's no textbook, but you know you can learn certain things. What
On
works
that
and what
video
doesn't.
specifically, you knew what it was. Gonna
Yeah,
do.
no, that's what I was gonna say. Is I knew within 10 minutes of posting that video, like, oh crap, this
you
is
know,
gonna be
like,
crazy.
We had a couple videos that popped off, and it was like, all right, we posted this 3 minutes ago. It's already 800 likes. Like, okay,
Wow.
it's gonna go.
That's insane,
like we
like-
know, like if it's like that, then it's gonna go, and then
Yeah.
it usually would. And
And yeah, it was. It wasn't just that video. We had a lot of them do good, but that was the big one, and that then resulted in a lot of want for that song. And it was, you know, at the time that went viral, it was in its rough state from the studio. We're like, oh my god, we got to finish this. We got to figure, you know.
yeah, we're like, we
It-
need the master tomorrow, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it took us a while to get everything lined out and make decisions and you know and to get it out. So everybody was really excited when it finally dropped, but our band had not had any music on streaming platforms before that point. So that's why it was hard for people to find at first
We
because
never even played a full band
yeah,
show. That was like
streaming yeah,
Just
like,
like this.
yeah,
streaming services are like search engines, you know, like there has to be traffic for something to
Right.
pop up, you know. So
Algorithms.
yeah, but
Yeah.
thankfully, you know, everybody that wanted to hear it bad enough to not just say, "Oh, I can't find it," whatever. Like they would work and wait, and we were trying to update everybody, like, "Hey,
There
this
w-
is why this is happening," you know.
There were some people who were getting pretty mad about it. They're like, they're never gonna put this song out.
I'm
We're like,
I
they've been
swear-
waiting on
I
it?
swear it's
Yeah,
out.
we're like, dude.
But they're your friends. They already know what it sounds like. I mean, right or wrong?
We were just like, man, yeah, there's a lot more behind the scenes now. than
Where do y'all
there
record
was.
at?
Stormy Cooper Media.
in Houston.
In Houston.
You know,
Give
Stormy?
them some love. No,
No, he's,
I always hear about the ones here in the Dallas, Texas area. Tyler.
Stormy's Roger Krager's bass player.
Oh, is it?
It's his studio down there. That's where we've been at for
Years, yeah.
I didn't know Krager's bass player had a studio.
Yeah,
man.
man, it's a nice little spot. We've been there for years, man, recording our solo stuff. And whenever we got Bottomland together, it was we were debating like, all right, man, are we gonna do this on a budget, or are we just gonna
What does your
Go
logo
all
look
in.
like?
what is it?
Your logo. What does it look like?
Oh,
You'll have to show me eventually, huh?
I actually brought you some
So koozies. Well,
So like the Bottomland on there is our logo, like our name.
Oh,
Logo,
I see it.
And then there's a brand.
I was gonna ask you your brand on your guitar.
Oh yeah,
That's what this is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
What does that mean?
So it's just Bottomland, and then
BL.
I just threw a rafter on there because it looked cool. But I
He
like
drew
to.
it, yeah.
Yeah, we've got some cattle at home, and I like drawing cattle brands.
Is that gonna be? Y'all have a brand actually for
Yep,
that? A
that's
cattle
it.
brand?
Yep, that's it.
Dude, you probably could sell those
Well,
cattle
well,
brands. Nope, but you don't want no one else having your brand. Huh?
Yeah, right.
All their cattle.
Well, maybe one day. you know.
Somebody
But that's actually pretty cool.
yeah, somebody got that brand tattooed on their arm already,
Really?
which was crazy.
That was
Insane,
crazy. It was
yeah.
at the we were at a show that we weren't sure how it was gonna go. It was just
Yeah, I
one
can
of
see it.
those. Well, just the small part of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she had it right here on her wrist, and it was one of those shows where like, man, who's gonna show up? How's this gonna go? It was a small area that we were playing just acoustic in, and turned out to be a pretty good group of people show up, and then
Dude, go ahead.
we had asked the crowd like, hey, who of y'all have heard of us before? And they're like, yeah, we have, blah, blah, blah. And then this girl just goes
There was also the
and
girl
holds her wrist up.
that had a hat on.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a girl. I saw a girl. You know, we had a fair amount of people come out to see us, which was a pleasant surprise for where we were at. And I was like, hey, I see a Bottomland hat out there. You know, I saw somebody that had one of our hats on, so that had been to a show before and got it, I guess. And then this guy is holding. I think it was his girlfriend.
I think he was holding her wrist up,
and
yeah.
pointing at her. And I'm like, what? You know, I take my ear out, and he's like, she's got the tattoo. And I'm like, and I shouldn't have done this because our sound was being put through the entire restaurant. I said no effing way, you know, and I was just like shocked that was
we've never seen that before. So we brought her up, and we're like, wow, that's awesome. There's our merch booth. Just go over there and show them your tattoo and get whatever you want.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool.
That is crazy. Go do whatever you want.
And that's the beginning. I mean, like you said, you only been together 7 months and you already got this kind of vibe going on. Which,
Right.
when I first heard "Sorry State," I'm like, that actually brings cold chills on my arms. I mean,
Man, we love
that's a
that
great song.
Thank you, man.
That's a great song.
Thank you.
I like to put that as of right now, that's my favorite song we've ever written and recorded. I mean, it was a super fun song to write, and it was actually the first song we ever wrote in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
And going and recording it, we had a plan. The plan was to go to the studio for 3 days, cut 4 songs, do some overdub, do vocals the next day, and then do harms like the day after that. The first day was only Sorry State.
We ended up working on it
an entire
the whole day.
on Sorry State, and there was no vocals. It was just
Music.
layers
We
and
wanted it to be
instruments.
yeah.
Like that's all it was. And then when we got the mixes back, we had a few. We spent a lot of time on the mixes of that one. It was probably the most picky we've ever been with a song. But then when we got the master back, we're like, yep.
How many members of the band do you have right now?
There's 5 of us.
Yeah.
It's
we've
just
been-
me,
Obviously,
Tanner,
2
and Jeff.
guitar players.
Yeah, so he also plays electric at the live show,
yeah,
and we have a lead player and then bass and drums. And
yeah, they're good dudes. We've been playing with them in some capacity for literally 10 years. We're all-
they may not say it, but they're professionals. Like they're
yeah.
some top tier musicians, and they just don't realize that they've been playing since they were kids, and they're I don't know, even their theory is just they're really smart.
They know more about the really nitty
Their
gritty
craft.
stuff than either of us do. Like I'm okay at it, you know. I've been playing guitar a long time.
I mean,
you know, I understand everything, but I was not taught or I never learned by the book. You know?
I'm the dumbest guitar player we got. I don't know nothing.
No,
I
I'm
taught
the dumbest
myself. I taught myself, and everything that I know now is just stuff that I've just kind of figured out from playing around with this thing. But
I like to take some credit that I think I made Justin a better guitar player too.
But yeah, it's just
Challenging him to.
men are gonna compete, you know.
Right.
So it's like I can do that too, man. And then
Yeah.
I screw it up. I'm like, just wait till I come over tomorrow, man. I'm gonna know. How to
I
do
can
it.
tell you guys hung out a lot together
Oh, yeah.
as friends first.
We
for a
used to
while.
live 5 minutes from each other.
Oh,
that
wow.
was dangerous.
Yeah.
He lived in Cut and Shoot for a little while, and it was literally down my dirt road, take a left, take a right, and bam, I was at his house. And, you know, we wrote some songs.
We wrote a lot of songs and drank a lot of beer in that time frame, I would say.
There's a song right there.
Yeah, we
Wrote a lot of songs, drank a lot of beer.
Yeah.
got our buddy kicked out of the, like, worst bar in town.
He got
He's
himself.
banned.
Yeah.
He
He's
got
banned.
himself kicked
Just
out
say
of
that there, Ken. He got himself kicked out of that bar,
Send
man.
a shout out to Salty's over there off of 1484 and Cut and Shoot, man. That's the place to be.
Yeah.
My buddy Tristan Cochran is banned. He's probably the only person in Montgomery County banned from Salty's.
There's probably a reason. Well, what song do you guys want to play now? Do you want to do the latest one?
Yeah, we can do Sorry
Sure.
State.
Yeah, if you got time. You got time.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll send you over here. We have the Dr. Pepper Museum. I think you guys want to go do a
Yeah,
Dr.
man.
Pepper float.
We're going to go check it out.
Yeah,
man,
it's
for
going to be
sure.
good. So this song came out of your writing schedule up in Nashville.
Yes, sir. It was our first trip out there, and it was the first day of riding. At
Sessions not scheduled, but
that.
yeah.
Yeah, but it was, I mean, we were nervous. We went to our first ride. We had a good ride early in the morning. That wasn't cool, but the ride was good. Guys were super cool. And then we had just enough time to grab a burger and then go right at Hang Your Hat with our buddies Chase McDaniel and Bo Bailey. And we sat down, and Cannon had been preaching that he had an idea about writing a song that's kind of like admitting the fault. Like, you're the reason that she left, and you know that. And
Because there's a ton of songs out there, and
she did me
and
wrong.
a bunch of songs that we have too. That's more on the other end of the spectrum. Like, I don't know. They're all not the same subject matter exactly, but it's like it's more like, hey, I'm hurt, But
Yeah.
but then that one I wanted to be like, okay, like, hey, I screwed up. I'm trying to chase you down now. Do one of those, So that was the idea, and then somebody started picking the first guitar.
That was the idea, and then Chase was like, well, I kind of had this idea. He's kind of like laid back, kind of quiet. I had this one idea. I'm like, well, what is it? It's something like Sorry State. I was like, Sorry State of Mine? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, let's write that. And then
That's a cool idea.
Bo had this guitar picking pattern that is,
He did this, like he had the chord progression, and I did the alternate picking, and that was it.
Actually, it's funny that that Will so good. I was telling him, man, I've been listening to Remedy by William Clark Green over and over, and just standard, but and I was like, man, I've been wanting to write something that's like
In
kind of
that
got a vibe
lane,
of that,
yeah.
And we ended up writing this, and we're super happy.
William
with
told
it.
me one time, man, and I'll tell you boys this day, he says, I'm not an entertainer. I'm a songwriter who can actually sing. That's
Dude,
what he said.
Dude, that's a songwriting fool. Like,
Yeah.
I love his music, man.
He's got a song we're about to do a video next week called Drinking and Driving.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And it's not what you think. So people think drinking and driving, they're thinking drinking and driving a car. Well, drinking and driving golf balls.
Oh, I think I had seen something
He is the
about that.
first one, I think, ever written a song about golfing.
Yeah.
And
Like-
they're really I
Well-
think this new album he's working on is going to be bigger and better than Rose Queen.
I think that if you can write a song about chili, you can probably write a song about anything.
That he hates beans in his chili. No,
Yeah.
I love some of his more off the wall songs, like All Pot No Chicken.
Oh, that's my
Yeah.
favorite.
And,
Oh, I hate her dog or something like that. The dog song
is great.
Yeah.
I just
Sometimes, dude, I'll vibe to A Bear Island, dude.
Yeah.
I'll
Hey,
get down to that.
y'all are off. You're welcome to come in and show. I'll get you backstage and hang out with him.
We
Yeah,
would
I-
love
He's
to.
kind of person he like to hang out. Y'all are or the people
Yeah.
he like to hang out with.
yeah,
We would love
he's
to.
He's a good dude, man.
he's one of my favorites. I think, like, I don't know. I don't want to say that he's underrated because he's not. He's doing great things and always and has been for a long time. But I think in the grand scheme of things, he is criminally underrated. Like, he's so awesome. Like,
And
feel
I
like
told him that. I
more
said, dude,
people need to know.
why are you where you're at now? He goes, because I want to be.
Yeah.
He's happy with his life. He goes, he calls me Jimmy. I think it's because of Yellowstone, but my main name is Jimmy. So he says, Jimmy, I like going grocery shopping. I like going into the hardware stores, and he says every now and then I get recognized, but it's not like if I was a Parker McCollum or Cody Johnson
Right.
that I would lose all my freedom. He goes, I don't want to do that.
You know, yeah, I completely understand that.
I want to make music. I want to enjoy the big crowds. Yes. I just want to make a little more so I can pay you a little more, my guys a little more, and get a newer bus. And that's it. He says, other than that, I don't care to be royalty famous like mega superstar. He goes,
Right.
I don't want that. He goes, I like where my life is right now. He's got a wife and 2 kids, and he gets to go do what he wants to on the weeks that he's not working, you know. So it's just that's what and then let me get to this part. The last time I saw a duo like you guys was Muscadine Bloodline, and they are going up to that level of mega superstar too. So I know you guys have what it takes to get there, and it's just a matter of just a little more time.
Time
boys.
and work, man. And that's what we're willing
Y'all
to
have already
in.
put the work in. It's just going out there and doing what you're doing as
That's right.
Bottomland
Yep.
and the duel and the band itself, you know, and it's just going to work out for you.
Oh, we appreciate that, man.
And then
That's-
people like me and then people like here watching you are going to like it. Oh, yeah, I got to go check these guys out.
It's kind of funny, man. Before like Bottomland was even thought of, I always told Cannon, I said, if you make it big, I'm gonna work for you somehow. And if I make it big, you're gonna work for me because I'm not working a regular job. I'm gonna go on the road with you. You're gonna go on the road with me. And we're gonna do music for our life. Like that's
Yeah.
what we're gonna do. And now,
Boy,
we're
did we
doing
get
it.
what we asked for.
Well,
Yeah, now
be
we
careful what you ask
Yeah,
for.
Yeah, now we
we,
can do it together every
Yeah,
night.
we there is a multitude of amazing things about what we're doing. That's for sure. There's also some not so amazing things like all of the hats that we currently wear right
Yeah.
now. But it's also kind of awesome because you know.
I only wear one hat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The
Right.
triple
He
seven.
does not take that off, and I usually don't either. But I've been.
No, but he's
rocking
talking
my
about just
ring on.
things we do within the business, and you know, there is a lot of stuff that goes into it, and Cannon gets a little stressed out sometimes. But
I-
Just
I-
go
I'm-
with it.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
go
a-
with it.
Yep.
I'm the more anxious type, and I've had to like try to keep kicking that. 'Cause
Calm,
I'm just Calm
down.
Yeah.
Take the back seat every now and then.
Exactly. And
Yep.
Justin is
Just
like the chillest person
Throw
ever.
it out there and let it resonate, you know, and
Mhm.
just see what happens.
But no, it's been great.
Nice
It's
idea.
crazy, man. We were walking up, and I said, dude, it's kind of crazy, like where we started at, and now look at what we're doing, man. Like this is,
You definitely have to.
I got do it.
Sorry, no, I just say you have to slow down here and there and smell the roses a little bit and remind yourself, like even on the not so great days, like dude, we get to do this for our living now. Like this is awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, yeah, our sound sucks tonight, but I mean, at least we're not running our sound the way we used to. Like, we're still doing better than what we used to be doing. So,
Just learn
But again, what you guys think suck, the listeners don't hear that.
yeah, right.
And so you got to keep that in mind. I mean, as picky as you are, because I'm sure y'all are perfectionists, that even I told William this, is he go, oh man, it was horrible. It was off. I had it off night. I said, dude, I was out there. I didn't hear that. You know, your fans are not hearing that. So don't ever say that in front of your fans because they think you did badass.
Yeah, exactly.
know.
Well, we had to. That was one of the big things we had to
Yeah,
get him to quit doing, man.
He told me. I think I only ever did it at like one Bottomland show.
As Bottomland,
yeah,
it was
but, like,
one time when I said, "Hey,
I used to like, I would call it out in a funny way, you know, like, but I would call myself out if I messed something up, you know, and it's just like it's better to just not say anything at all
because they probably didn't."
know.
Yeah,
Do you have a back talk microphone?
yes,
do
sir.
now.
That's where you do
Yeah,
it.
no, we do now.
Oh.
You turn around and go, did y'all hear me screw that up?
Yeah.
They smile at the audience. That's what back talk is for. It's
Yeah.
not so you can communicate. That's where you get your
Yeah.
frustrations
That's about
out.
all we do on it. Is
Yeah.
We'll go in there and I'll talk some crap to the boys in the band or
Or,
something.
or somebody will go, did you see that crazy bitch on the front row?
yeah, oh yeah, that's happened.
All right, let's hear Sorry Stay before I get
All
you
right.
guys out of here, man. I know you
Cool.
got to go somewhere else.
Ready?
Yeah. I think you're gone for good this town, and I'm out of time to change. Gave you 1,000 reasons why You're 1,000 miles away, doing anything but looking back, just in case you ever wonder where I'm at. I bounce around from town to town, still ain't got where I need to be. Lord knows I tried to chase you down, all the way from Texas to Tennessee. Ain't on no map, but it's where I spend all my days. Missing you and wishing you would save me from this sorry state. I've had a lot of miles to think on this dead-end road I'm on. Every big green welcome sign I see don't welcome me, it just says get gone. Gone as you got that day, it's been so long since I've seen your pretty face. I bounce around from town to town, still ain't got where I need to be. Lord knows I tried to chase you down, all the way from Texas to Tennessee. Ain't on no map, but it's where I spend all my days. Missing you and wishing you would save me from this sorry state of mind. Been here since you said goodbye. I bounce around from town to town, still ain't got where I need to be. Lord knows I tried to chase you down, all the way from Texas to Tennessee. Ain't on no map, but it's where I spend all my days. Missing you and wishing you would save me from this sorry state. Sorry state.
Man, God. Boy, that was so good.
Thank you, man.
Just acoustic. Some people just love acoustic shows, you know, and
That's I'm real like I love
Acoustic
things broke
shows.
down acoustic.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
and when you can sound that good acoustically, you can sound even better with the band, I guess. I don't know, but not everybody can sound that good
Thank you,
acoustically.
man. Thank you.
Thanks.
You guys are onto something huge. And I'm glad I get to be very part of the beginning of it. I say it's the beginning. I'm 7 months in.
It's kind of crazy to think that we're 7 months in and we're already out
Here with
doing what we're
Alvacado,
doing. Yeah,
You know,
like I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's like I started
Dude,
7 months ago.
I'm telling you, you're on. This is going to catch on like not a major small fire. This is going to be a big fire.
Thank you, man.
And the girls are going to go crazy over you. The sound. I know you're. Well, it's not. You want the girls to come.
My old lady's gonna love that.
Where
She's
there's
gonna love
girls,
that.
there's dudes. No, but I mean, I really think this is what you guys are meant to be. I mean, because when I heard Bottomland, okay, let me find out who they are, and then now that I've gotten to know you guys, it's like, man, this is really cool that two buddies become a band.
Yeah, man.
And
It was.
as you say, it might be your last shot, but I think this is what you were supposed to do in the first place. It just took you that long to get there.
Yeah, man. That was the deal. Is I just we had done the solo stuff, and it was like our real lives were getting in the way of the music, and that's where we were kind of just like, man, let's do it one more time.
Yeah,
And
it
you
had
know,
it was an extraordinary lining up of events and timing
It
and thought
had-
processes and
I say it had bones before we actually put it
Yeah.
out. We wanted to. We got our ducks in a row. I mean, we had a
No
whole
pun
folder.
intended.
Yeah, right. We had a whole folder of content ready to go
Yeah.
because we wanted social media to just be good. And
I was
always
very proud
posting.
of how we launched.
I mean,
social.
we have a vault just full of content. We still haven't we've never even posted it. And some of it's 5-6 months old, and we never posted it.
Some
But-
things didn't make it out, but it's still there.
But we have it, and that was the first thing that we said was, hey, the content has got to be there. Like, we have to stop what we're doing and go and record some videos. It doesn't sound fun.
It's the name of the
but
game now.
We have to do it.
You need to be on your boats out there with the duck hunting stuff and recording some videos of that too.
That's
man.
It's out
exactly
there,
what we
man.
did.
That's what we did.
I
That's
mean,
what
I think
People
our-
want to see you be you.
I think
Yeah.
You
the
know.
first video that kind of got some traction was us on my boat playing Over You Over It.
Yep,
Or actually,
sitting-
wrong. We were playing Whiskey Myers. We did a cover of
And
Broken
then-
Window
then-
Serenade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
Over You Over It.
yeah, it's cool.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm giving this to William because he's a duck hunter, and he will appreciate something like this. He goes, "Well, who the hell's Bottomland?" I'm going to tell him. And
We
then next
appreciate
thing you
that,
know, you're
man.
going to be at Cotton Fest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, we were
cool.
just on the way here, man. We had no idea what we were getting into. That's crazy because we were just looking at some of the posts from this last weekend at Cotton Fest, and I told him, I said,
It was
play
a
that
record
next
breaker,
year.
man. It was a record breaker. We had 7,500 last year, over 10,000 per day this year.
really?
Yeah. Some say there's 12 to 13,000 on Saturday, but I was talking to the lady who owns it, Trevor's mom,
Right.
Misty, and she says, "Yeah, we had 10,000 sold, and they keep calling me," and I'm like, there's no limit out there. You can have as many as you want to, but they don't like getting over 10,000 because the crowds are harder to handle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
more
if
security.
you have a
and-
mob breakout, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
But country people are not really going to break out in a mob.
Right.
They might throw a few beer cans.
Yeah, we got to play at Cook's. It was our first time playing out there. It's actually the only time we played. We played with Priscilla Block, and that was our first time out there. And we had met Trevor and Misty, and that was cool. And we gave
Yeah.
them some merch, and it was just we played inside in the garage, and
And that's
Bus
not a small
barn.
venue inside
They
either.
call it the bus barn, right?
no,
Yeah, they
man,
call it the bus barn, but it's really cool. That's their first
It was-
official stage there.
it was awesome, man.
Yeah, it's a cool place to play. That's for sure. If you've never been to Cook's Garage, you need to go to Cook's in Lubbock. I can tell you how to get there. I've been there 4 times this weekend.
Right.
William had the golf tournament on Tuesday, so we went up Monday for the golf tournament. Then I had to come back on Wednesday to pick up the rest of the band to go up on Friday. And so, yeah, I made 4 trips this weekend. That's why I'm dragging a little ass this morning. Hey, tell everybody how they can find you on social media and all that. The
Yeah.
TikToks.
Yeah, right.
All across the board, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. It's at Bottomland Band, and our website's the same too. It's bottomlandband.com.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
we got
we've-
merch on there.
Yeah, we
You
have
can get-
merch on there now for something we didn't have before. New website. We got our tour on there. Instagram is great. TikTok's great. TikTok we do more video stuff and new music coming out.
The
and
funny, stupid videos on
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have more of the cool pictures and longer format videos for Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
We played Billy Bob's for the first time. We had a cool video made out of that. So that was probably one of my
That's
favorite
probably
videos.
the coolest video I've ever seen.
Yeah,
it was
a
awesome.
cool video,
Yeah.
man.
Well, boys, I know you got a big career ahead of you as Bottomland Band, or you just want to call it Bottomland?
Just
We're
Bottomland.
trying to stay Bottomland as long as we
I like
can.
Bottomland,
The reason-
Bottomland too. but-
Yeah, I do too. The reason that I named all the social accounts Bottomland Band back then was number one, it was available, and number two, I just it was a new thing. Maybe at this point it could be different, but when it was a brand new thing, I wanted to understand that Bottomland was a band. People
Right.
to understand that Bottomland's a band when they see that come across,
Right.
not just.
But
what's-
you want to be
what's
known as Bottomland.
Yes,
Right.
that's.
And so all your fans need to know you as Bottomland.
Yeah, that's what
you're
we want.
Bottomland,
That's what we
Bottomland.
want.
That's right, man.
Bottomland, Bottomland.
Yeah, the bottom line is we are Bottomland.
Yeah, that's badass. I
We
like
got
it.
called Bottom Band.
One time. Yeah, that was funny, man.
Was he drunk?
No,
He was a radio DJ.
Yeah, I guess he was nervous.
Well, he
He didn't know who you were
He
then.
meant well. No, he talked to us beforehand too, and he was announcing our set, and he was standing on our rugs that say it.
And you look down, and
he
it's
was
right
doing
there.
a great intro, and he just kind of just like tripped up, and thought for a second, and then said "Bottom Band," and we're like, "Oh man!"
It was on the rug,
Yeah.
and then our bass player was side stage,
No,
and he's like, "Bottomland." He's like, "What? Bottomland? Bottom Band. We're like,
And, but no, he was super nice though. He was very apologetic.
That's why you
He
don't
corrected
have
himself
radio
later.
DJs emceeing your shows anymore. A lot of, I mean, I think at Cotton Fest they had an MC there, JR Rebel.
Yeah, we know JR.
And he's great, but a lot of times they just have walk-up music. No one introduces bands anymore like they
Yeah,
used to.
because as soon as he got done, we started the walkout, so it's kind of a little awkward.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only, and I had to do it when I was on radio, but that's the only reason why we did announcing so we can get out there and talk about our radio station.
Right.
We don't care you're there. We just want everybody to know who's here, who we are. You know, okay, here's them. No, and that's why I
You
said
can hear more of these guys' music on our
that was so
station.
stupid, taken away from the band that actually was there. They're here to see the band, not the DJ who's introducing the band. I'm like, I always thought that was stupid. Why is there a guy emceeing something, talking about something that has nothing to do with the band at all?
Yeah.
And then when it's time to introduce the band, they come up with the wrong name.
Yeah, that was.
No, it was funny.
It happened. It was
he
funny.
meant well.
Yeah.
It's all good.
He was super embarrassed by it too. He
And they
came
can
back.
find your tour dates on the website and all
Oh
that
yeah,
good stuff.
we actually just updated our tour poster that's on our
Socials.
socials,
And
and then
Well,
we-
boys, I think in about 6 months to a year, if I'm still, which I am going to be still doing this podcast, I want you to come back and let's talk about the success from now and then when you get back here.
yeah,
I'm going to hear some more cool stories about, okay, you remember when we were in the van? Yeah, now we're 2 buses and an 18-wheeler.
right,
You know,
yeah.
This is
we'll
this
see.
has been great. Thanks for making us feel so welcomed.
Man, like I said, y'all are,
And this
keep doing
building's
what you're
awesome,
doing.
dude.
Oh, I love this building, the Alvacado building. On the 21st floor, there's only 22 floors and we're on 21.
Yeah, when they said 21st floor, I was like, yes.
Yeah, you got a good view. And we saw, I mean, you can almost do like a whole tour just standing
Right,
there, huh?
yeah.
Well, folks, that's going to wrap up this version of Behind the Wheel with Alvacado with our guest, Bottomland. Man, thank y'all so much. I can't wait to see you again. I can't wait to see you open the show for William Clark Green or to hang out with us on the bus and write songs
Yeah, man.
together.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Hey, we'll see you next edition on the Behind the Wheel with Alvacado coming up next time. Bye, y'all.
Thanks for joining us for Behind the Wheel with Alvacado with your host, Jim Alvarado. Behind the Wheel was produced by Josh Beard, Mason Gonzalez, and Mike Hamilton for Rogue Media Network. Guests' opinions are those of their own and do not reflect the views of Rogue Media Network or Jim Alvarado. If you have a suggestion for guests, please reach out to hello@roguemedianetwork.com. Join us again next time and be sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you down the road.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.